Barack Yahuwah family, this is the day that he has made me glad and rejoice in it. Hey man, somebody from Britain parliamentary, I don't even know, but he's some high official in Britain, might be the president, I don't know. But all I know is that they're talking about that the best way they're being, threatened by enemy states, and they're talking about how they're getting ready for war. Britain's talking about how they're getting ready for war. The EU, literally, not even 2 or 3 months ago, was talking about citizens telling them they should have a 3-day stockpile worth of food and water. Now, at the same time as all that, Costco dropped a new kit on the same day. Ironically,
the speed limit is 35 miles per hour.
I love that thing. But ironically, they dropped a kit on the same day that they issued that whole entire thing. And yes, I know Costco makes kits like survival kits, but they dropped the new one on the same day. So you gotta understand, the military, the complex, all the alphabet agencies, all this thing works together to bring about the Luciferian government that's coming upon the earth. You got to realize that. You got to understand that. You got to understand, and overstand that, right? Because see, Satan is serving the shadows. That's why all these elites have served Satan in secret societies for years. And their Masonic goal of bringing out his false, they're trying to bring Satan out from the shadows into the light. But they're doing it through suggestive ways, through TV, through programming, through television, right? Now, note at the same time all that stuff about war was going on, right? They got all this, whatchamacallit, right? All this stuff about war. Now they're trying to build like light bunkers and other stuff in Russia. And now this lady from the Bush administration 20 years ago, right, is coming out saying the United States has 170 bunkers collectively built underwater, right? Or built that go all across the United States and underwater, right? And it took $21 trillion to build. For reference, our national debt is $36 trillion, or 37, something like that. And so, think about it, of just 2/3 of our national debt going to building bunkers. So when they tell you that you're crazy and all this other stuff, just know that that's just the narrative. So what the media tends to do is, if you don't think within the left and the right, they brand any other view that's not mainstream that's not the mainstream narrative as extreme. Oh, you're an extremist. Well, if I'm an extremist, why are you spending $20 trillion, I don't know if I said million, but I meant $1 trillion on, it's because they know this stuff is coming. But Revelation 6 verses 15 through 17 says that the great man of the earth, the mighty men, the commanders, would seek to hide, or would seek to go underground and would say, hide us from the wrath of the Lamb. These bunkers aren't going to work for these elites, man. See, the reason why this app is called TikTok, I'll give you this revelation. The reason why this app is called TikTok is because because the elites know what time it is in this world, and they're banking on the fact that you don't. Right? That's why they call it TikTok. It's a play. They're screwing with your mind. They know why this app is called TikTok. They understand it. Right? But do you understand it? They know what time it is in this world, but do you? We got to start moving with a sense of urgency. You got people, I'll put it to you like this. You got people that's been training for the Olympics. They trained for the Olympics for 20, 25 years, even longer. Right? And they prepare for this one match, right? Or whatever, the series of matches. But when I say that we need to be preparing for a war, we need to be preparing for all these things, oh, it's so crazy. But see, that's the thing, is people they want to be reactive. They want to wait until the media says the boom is coming. When the media is reporting it, it's already too late. They didn't warn us about 2020. They didn't warn us about the events that followed 2001. If you understand what I'm saying, they didn't tell you about any of that. But yet you expect them to tell you when the next big major catastrophe is going to happen. It's ridiculous. It really is. And that's why we need to be proactive now. The time for preparation, the time for prayer, the time for fasting, the time for getting a stockpile, the time for physically getting in shape, and more importantly, spiritually and mentally getting in shape, because it goes spiritual first, mental second, physical last. The problem is that people, what they do is they'll hear a message like this, or they might get convicted and do whatever, and they hit the gym, right? And they make the physical part the priority. But the physical is only going to get you so far. Right? This is spiritual. This is mental. This is about good versus evil. This is not about finances. Why? Because they already own. The thing about it like this: the money used to be backed by a collective currency called gold. It's not backed by that anymore. Now it's backed by a collective confidence in the dollar. So what you got to understand is that money, right, is backed by the confidence in it, and right now it's fading. Okay, and so it's not about. And they literally put the value on the money. They own the banks that loan out the money. They print like, they own all the money. It's not about money because they already own all of it. And it's not about territory because money finances the territory. It's about bringing religious worship to Lucifer. That's why Shaq, Michael Jordan, George Washington, all these people, they all, one thing they have in common, whether they're white, black, politicians or NBA players, Freemasons, secret societies. I'm not crazy. Go look this up. This is real. This is real. Like, literally, like, this is all secret societies, like, because Satan is serving the shadows. That's why Ephesians 5:11 says, and have no fellowship with the unfruitful works of darkness, but expose them. We are exposing them, family. But it's kind of sad, low key, because you know, a lot of people they're gonna die, man, and that's the cold-hearted reality of it, is they're gonna die in their sins. And I'm just being real, because the next warning you or the person might not be you telling them, hey, to repent. It might be a freaking nuke dropping. It could be, they might not get another warning, man. Who's to say they take a car ride, or for any of us, and that we, you know, get back out of that car safely? I'm telling you, time is up on sin and disobedience, man. Unbelief, whatever you want to call it. And yes, I'm not saying you got to be perfect, but it says to work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. It's one thing to obtain salvation. It's another thing to work it out and walk it out. That's my thing, is like, this is all religious. It always has been, and it always will be, until the millennial reign, until it's all put to bed. I don't really know what else to say about it, man. People are waiting for this one big event when it's really a progressive decline. And yes, at the end, there's going to be one big event. There's going to be a climax. But you got to be watching and reading the signs. It's progressive decline. Oh, watch and read the signs. It's progressive decline. Over here having a rap career in a video. That's crazy. Anyways, that was stupid. But for real though, man. Like, I don't really think I have much more to say on here, online, or really anything. I mean, I'm just saying the same stuff over and over, man. I'm talking, but y'all not really listening, you know? Like, and I'm not talking about y'all that are liking the videos that are really connecting, but I mean, I feel like I'm just talking to talk on here, man. I'm just putting myself out here, because it's just like, I say, if y'all know, I say the same things over and over, because I'm always trying to help, like, the newer people who don't understand. I'm trying to help them out, but it's just like, man, you gotta want to help yourself, bro, because when the EMP happens, it's not gonna be nobody. It's not gonna be an encouraging, smiley face like mine on here, man. It's just gonna be you and your relationship with the Most High. And again, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm not trying to be that guy. But when it all goes down, you can't rely on anybody else. The internet is a resource. It is not the source. Your stockpile, your physical, whatever you got at home, your resources never go over these sources. This is a plate. This is like a vitamin, man. You gotta actually go, you gotta go get the actual sun. See what I did there? You can't just get the vitamin D. You actually gotta go get the sun. You gotta go chase after him, man. You gotta want it. A lot of people, they're not hungry, man. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, I'm not I am a little bit frustrated, but it's just like guys, like, man, we gotta lock in. Like the time for freaking waiting and just is over. It's time to execute, man. We're in the preparation phase. It's over, man. Like, I don't know, bro. I'm perplexed. I'm not gonna say I'm perplexed, but like, I'm just like, again, it's just shocking to me, like, everything that's going on, everything that's happening. And again, I love you guys to death. Like, I truly do. And I thank you guys for, you know, because I am on my last X. I thank you guys for all the memories and stuff that we've been able to cherish. But man, there's got to be a maturity in the body of Yahusha. In the body of Yahuwah. I mean, Hebrews 5 says we got to come out of the elementary understandings. Elementary, however you say it. I love you guys truly. I really do. Live this life, man, and conquer. A lot of people say live life and prosper, but live life and conquer, man. Conquer these demons, these generational curses, man. I love you guys. This is zeal for Yahuwah, because I try to have zeal in everything I do. You got to have as zealful energy, man. Bearing the fruits of the Spirit. Have that mentality to go out of your way to pick up that, to show kindness, to show love. And people will see that example. 1 Timothy 4:16, you know, if you keep doing what you're doing in good conduct, that you will save those, not only yourself, but those who hear you. I love you, family. I'll see you. Shalom. Zeal out.